Hi guys, hello my people, hello my family, hello my beautiful followers. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful video. If this is the first time you're actually coming across this YouTube channel, my name is Whitney Owiti. What I actually do on this channel, I just do vlogs and any other video that I find interesting to share with you guys. Thank you so much for the support, for those who've always been with me ever since day one up to now. I really appreciate. For those who are coming in as new people, karibuni sana, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well guys, if you've noticed just from the title, this today is actually a different kind of video. It's actually a story time. The last time I did a story time, it was about how I've been conned in Nairobi, of which I need to do a part 2 because there are other stories actually whereby I've been conned. But for today, I wanted to actually tell you guys one of the most emotional stories that I actually have, one of the most emotional experiences that I've had in my life. Before I go to that, guys, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, please just do me this favor and subscribe. Please subscribe, like the video, share. Yeah, so let's go straight to the video, guys. Actually, just from the title, it's how I almost became a murder suspect. I know that so many people are close to me who might have never heard of this story. Anyway guys, let's go straight to the point. This was actually in 2020. You know, when everything was locked down, there was not so much going on. I decided to, cause guys, I just don't like sitting around. I think this is actually the time that I've actually been sitting around without doing anything productive, but I don't like sitting around. I love being active and actually getting something out of being active. Be it financially, I just want to be active. Yeah. So guys, this is what happened. I used to sell thrifted clothes in 2020. At that time I was still in school, and since we were not going to school, I decided to make myself productive and at least make some money and make use of the time, of the free time that we had. So guys, this is what happened. I I decided to sell thrifted clothes. I always take advantage of my mom's business place, where she does her business. I always take advantage of that because I don't want to go somewhere or start looking for a structure to start doing my business, start looking for rent. I just don't like going through that hassle, because I'm always 100% sure that I'm not going to do that business for long, because I will obviously be going back to school. Yeah, so I took advantage of my mom's structure. Actually, in Kenya we call it a kibanda. Yeah, she had this kibanda. She had this kibanda for long, like from I think 2004, 2003. Yeah, she has been in that place for that long. She has done so many businesses there, countless businesses. There was even a time that my mom was actually a mama mboga. She used to cook githeri. Then she changed from that. She started selling clothes and shoes. Then she changed from that. She started selling chicken chick. She had a kenchik. She started selling matumbo, roho. From that, she had a salon there. From that, she started selling. She had a hotel there. So my mom has actually done so many businesses there. Yeah, so you can imagine for all those. And sometimes she'll take a break, especially if she has given birth, because I'm the first one. So she'll take a break when she has given birth. That place will be empty for like will be locked up actually for like even a whole year before she comes back. She was not paying rent because the structure was actually Guys, there's a reason as why I'm telling you the background story of the business structure, so just listen please. Yeah, so the structure was actually just next to the plot where we used to stay, or the flats where we used to live. And so my mom actually, when we moved in there around 2003, she asked the landlord if she could build a structure there and have a business, and the landlord didn't have an issue with that. He accepted. So she has been there from that time. Even after we moved out from that lot, it was around 2015, but my mom still maintained the same business place. Yeah, so until the landlord brought in a new caretaker to take care of the plot, because obviously the landlord was not living there, and the caretaker's wife started having wrangles with my mom, and eventually that story is too long, guys. I even went to the chief. There were so many cases, and this woman was actually given a go ahead to build her own structure, but she really wanted my mom's. Yeah, she was given a go ahead to build her own structure, and she actually went ahead and built so many. But the problem is, she went ahead and built the structures on top of the, should I call it the sewage lines? Yeah, I guess. So when the city council came, they decided to put down all those structures plus my mom's. Yeah, so my mom didn't leave the place. She continued selling her items there, like just in the open space, but she maintained a space. Yeah, so that's where I will go and place she had that big umbrella that will cover up everything. Yeah, so I'll just and behind her there was the gate that was leading to the parking area, so I will hang my clothes there on that gate. Yeah, so guys, on this fateful day, actually my mom, we used to, like, we had shifts. I will go in the morning and open up the whole business, then she will come later on in the evening, maybe at 4 or 5 or 3, then I will leave at 7 and she will come back home at 10 p.m. Yeah, so guys, on this fateful day, I just went to the business place as normal. I did everything as normal. I prepared everything, I put everything up, and it was just selling everything. And so it was around, I can remember vividly, it was around 3, I can't remember, 3 or 2. And there was this actually this was the second day that this lorry was actually coming into the parking lot, and this lorry was carrying sand. I guess there was a building project around that area. That's why the lorry will pass through there, and so they will have to open up this gate so that the lorry, because it was guys, it was a very big lorry. Should I call it a truck? Yeah, so they will have to open the whole gate. Remember, I have my clothes on this gate, so I won't even mind removing the clothes, because after the lorry had passed, they will just return the gate. So this really didn't make me feel okay. I was always not okay with that, but I just, it is what it is. So I let the lorry pass. I didn't bring back the gate. I waited for them to, like, what do you call it? What is that word? Okay, I waited for the lorry to come back. Yeah, so 1 hour later the lorry came back after offloading. After offloading the sand, the lorry came back. Yeah, on the lorry coming back, they didn't bring back the gate the way they used to bring it back. So I was so mad and said, why are these guys doing this to me? Because they're even affecting my business. Anyway, I just stood up, went and decided to push the gate back to where, because it still had my clothes hung there. So I went and pushed the gate. I don't know, guys, and then there were kids who were actually playing around that area, and they're actually following, what happens, they're actually following the truck, singing and everything. Very little kids, by the way. So I was pushing the gate. I don't know what happened, guys. I just saw the gate bend to one side, like the hinges are actually falling off. I didn't know what to do because I could hear the kids' voices still singing and following the truck, because the truck had already left actually. I was trying to hold back the gate so that it does not fall, because I don't know what's on the other side, because it was a big gate, guys. It was not a small gate. I was trying to hold it, but I can't. I don't have that energy, and I just decided to let it go. And I ran inside that the flat. I just ran there and I just went down on my knees and I prayed. And I just told God, I hope I have not injured anyone. I hope that gate has not fallen on anyone. Then I just heard someone say, kuna mtoto hapa chini. In English, ni, it means there's a kid under this gate. Oh my god. Oh my god. I went mad. I started crying. I went mad. I didn't even want people to know that I was the one who was pushing that gate, because the place was so busy, so no one would have actually known that I was the one who was pushing the gate. When I went outside the flat, people had already gathered there. People are already there. They tried lifting up the guys. That gate is heavy. It was this. I ran to see who was under this gate, which kid. I just hope that maybe it's an adult, because you know, we adults, our bones are a little bit strong. I went there and I saw it was this little girl. This little girl that I don't know. I think she was around 2 years. I used to see her around that place playing, and you know, these kids who are not like chubby, they're not fat, they're just thin, they look frail, they look weak. That was the kind of kid who was under that gate. Guys, I went mad. I just went and sat at my mom's business. People already there. I didn't even want anyone to know that I was the one who pushed the gate. Guys, let me tell you, when the kid was removed from that under the gate, I don't know, her head was crooked, her eyes were not even moving. She was not moving, guys. Seeing that, I went crazy. I was crying. I don't know where my aunt came from. My aunt came and asked me, what's wrong? I just told her, I don't know. I didn't want to tell her anything yet. I didn't want people, you know, people can actually gang up on me and beat me up. I didn't want to tell anyone what was going on. But my cousin was there with me, and she was the only one who knew what was going on. So my aunt told me to stop crying, because it will attract attention. So people will come and ask me, what has happened? I just said, I don't know. There was a lorry that was here that passed. I even got tired of explaining to people. Eventually, my mom just came in. The kid was actually rushed to the hospital. Guys, I was praying and praying and praying that nothing happens to that kid. Oh, guys, I cried on that day. Yeah. I know it seems funny right now, but it was not funny back then. I actually cried, guys, and I didn't even want to talk to anyone. Whenever someone will ask me a question, I wouldn't answer, because I knew I would probably just tell them that I was the one who was pushing the gate. Don't mind the fly, guys. I saw my mom. My mom asked, what's wrong? What's happening? Then I explained it to her. She told me to calm down and just relax. And she told me to go home. And I was like, no, I don't want to go home. Maybe that kid, maybe something could happen to that kid and people will think that I ran away. My mom told me, just go home and relax. Guys, I went home. I cried. I think I even have a photo of myself crying on that day. I don't know if I'll find it. If I'll find it, I'll insert it here. Guys, I cried and prayed. I don't think I've ever even prayed for anyone like the way I prayed for that kid, because I knew the next thing I would hear is that the police are coming for me. Oh God. I'm 100% sure there was someone who saw me actually pushing that gate. For sure, I know. I was praying and praying. I'm calling my mom all the time, most of the time, asking her what's up. She's telling me nothing going on. Like, the parents are not yet back from the hospital with the kid. I don't know what happened. Like 3 hours later, my mom called and she told me that the kid is okay. She's actually responding well. She's doing okay. I didn't even go back to that place for I think around 3 days. When I went there, I saw the kid. She was just playing her kids. I don't know why kids can survive such incidents. I don't know how, because you could even hear a kid can fall from 7th floor, or even 4th floor, 3rd floor, but that kid is not injured in any way. But for you as an adult, if you try that, guys, on seeing that kid playing around, I was very happy. I even promised that myself that anytime I see this kid, I'm going to buy her something, and I used to do that. I don't know if her parents ever knew that I was the one who pushed that kid, because her parents also had a business just near my mom's place. I don't know what would have happened, because that was the only child. I don't know what would have happened, guys. I don't know where I would have been right now. I just don't know what could have happened to me. I don't. On that day, those people just decided not to return the gate. I was the one who was supposed to return the gate, and that happened to me. Oh God. When the devil is on your case, the devil is on your case. I still remember that day like it was yesterday. I've never forgotten about it. I know that kid right now, she's a little bit older, but I really thank God for saving her life and also saving my life, because I don't know what would have happened if anything happened to that kid. Whew. Anyway, guys, that was my story. Moral of the story: just be careful of everything that is around you. Pray every day before you leave the house. I don't know what else to say, guys, but just let God be in your case each and every day, each and every time. Guys, whenever you're doing something, just mind those people who are actually around you, especially kids. Just mind whoever is around you whenever you're doing anything, because you don't know what might happen. But guys, that was something that I really never expected. I never knew such a thing could happen. But I thank God that everything turned out well. I thank God that everything turned out okay. Anyway, guys, that was my story for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have actually learned something. Yeah, guys, like this video, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.